What exactly was the traveler doing before the story started? Welcome back to Genshin Lore with Amavi. Let's dive in. From the quest, we know there's quite a bit of lore that happens before, and it can be a bit confusing. Firstly, the siblings we know when they first arrive into that. The sibling that you choose in a Venti-style fashion was in a deep slumber for a long time. We don't know how long, it's unspecified, but your sibling, currently the Abyss twin, manages to wake you up saying we need to leave this world, and it's in this moment that the twins witness the destruction of Conria, or what we believe to be the Cataclysm. At this point, they are kind of warped up and meet an unknown god, who calls themselves the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles. One is sealed away, and you and your twin are separated. The traveler then wakes up 500 years later on the beach, stranded with no memories and no idea where their sibling is. And this is a little confusing because technically the story starts here, but you don't go directly to Mondstadt. The traveler kind of sits on this beach for a while and one day fishes Paimon out of it. Paimon teaches the traveler at this point how to speak in the Throwback common language. And there's a comment Paimon makes that it only took the traveler 2 months to learn the language. So we're here on this beach with Paimon for quite some time before the story really begins. But Paimon tells you, hey, we should really go try and get in contact with the Seven. And the real story kicks off when you resonate with the first statue of the Seven getting the Animo element and meeting Venti before you journey on to Mondstadt meeting Amber. This is a neat bit that Paimon still speaks for the traveler quite a bit, and I kind of think it's because the traveler might not know the language as well as we think they do. Or maybe they just don't like speaking. I also love the theory that the traveler is nonverbal sometimes. But that also begs the question, how did Paimon know the language the traveler originally spoke? I would assume in the time before they picked up Paimon out of the ocean, they had learned a little bit from listening around. But that period we really don't know much about. So to recap, you wake up into Vat after being asleep for an unknown amount of time. You witness the destruction of Conria and fight the unknown god in what we think is Celestia. After 500 years, you awaken on a beach where you spend some time gathering your whereabouts and you meet Paimon. You spend around 2 months learning the language and then you go start the story. I hope that clears things up. Like and follow for more Genshin lore, and any other questions, just throw them in the comments.